I think I genuinely had one of the craziest transformations ever. So here on the left, that was me only a year and a half ago. And that's me now in a picture. And then this is me now, like not even in good lighting. This is the way I look in real life. Okay, like really up close to the camera. I want to start by telling you a story. So I want to go to university, 18 years old. I get there and already I'm at like a party. It's called a pre-drink, okay? So I go to the pre-drink and it's basically this game where everyone's drinking, there's 8 girls, there's about 10 boys. And we're all sat down this like around this table and you basically whisper to the person opposite who's most likely to, and then you say something and then they point at someone and then the person that they point at has to drink to find out the question, okay? And I knew none of these people whatsoever. Sat down across the table, I was kind of quiet, and they knew nothing about me, but every single sexual question, they just point at me. And they'd be like, no, you don't take the shot though. Like, it's fine, you don't need to know the question, it's boring. And every single question was, who's most likely to have a threesome? Who's most likely to do this as well? So I walk into a lecture and I hear this girl say, who is he? He's so fit. And my brain, because I had like still had the 16, 17-year-old like insecure brain, it went through my brain and went out the other side, and then I literally thought she was speaking about someone else. Now I look back on it, I'm like, nah, I'm lying. Like, of course she was speaking about me. So I went from looking like this, getting zero attention from any female, or not that much respect even from men, to now me looking like this, and I don't have any dating app. I don't even go out of my way to like find women, but somehow they find me, okay? This is the way I did it. Number one, you have to realize that looking attractive is all just looking healthy. That's not what you want to hear. Let me explain. So what do you think women find attractive in men? What do you think it is? Maybe it's like a sharp jawline. That's a symptom of high testosterone. Maybe it's like clear skin. That's a symptom of just good health. And then you keep on thinking, like body, okay, yeah, maybe it is all health related. Maybe it's not genetics, okay? I'm half Indian. Okay, look at me looking like a proper Indian in that picture. I didn't have amazing genetics, but I got gifted that card, and now, I mean, I'm nowhere near how attractive I want to be. I want to look like a next level, like supermodel, but I'm getting there. So this is everything that I did. Number one, eat whole food, okay? It's very easy to like get into the mix where you're like, how much protein, how much carbs, how much fat, oh, my micronutrients, vitamin D, Let me just lay it out for you simply. If you just replace the breaded chicken, yeah, if you just replace the protein yogurts for whole food, so Greek yogurt instead of the protein yogurt, instead of breaded chicken, you buy like the chicken that is kind of dry and that you have to actually add seasoning to it and things like that. Then you get all the micronutrients you need, okay? And then, yeah, later down the line, you can be like, oh, now I need 200 grams of protein and whatever. That's just, I've laid it out simply there. Eat whole food, okay? Single ingredient food. And number two is also really important. And it's just do exercise. Now, I don't know what exercise, like the science behind like just doing exercise. I know that, for example, sauna and sweating and things like that, it gets rid of the sodium. So you have like this sort of, if you see like my face goes in a bit, that's because like I sweat all the time and like I sweat my sodium out. But I'm not even like, take that with a pinch of salt, if you know what I mean. Like when it comes to sodium, because I feel like sodium's actually really healthy for you, especially if you sweat a lot. You need the electrolytes back in the system. Always stay hydrated, okay? So you might have heard 2.5 liters, 2 liters. I'm telling you 6. Show with the way I look, okay? Yeah, I have 6 liters of water a day. I carry, like, literally I have a full-time job as well. And everyone's like, why do you drink so much water? It's because I want to look sexy, that's why. Tip number 4 is make the way you look a massive priority, okay? Above business, above family, above everything, okay? So I'll just give you an example. So I work full time. People wear casual stuff because I work at a call center. I rock up in like nearly a whole suit, and I'm like the only guy that does that. Why? Just because no matter where it is, I care about the way I look. If I step out the house for a walk, I really do care about the way I look. I don't want one girl to walk past me and not see the best version of me. I don't want one guy, anyone seeing the version of me which is lower than it could be. 6 is, if you do go to the gym, which you should be going all the time to the gym, you gotta make the most of training shoulders. So just give me 1 second. So this bit here is the most important, along with this bit here. Okay, that's called the trap. And then that bit is called the lateral delt. You know, like that bit there. So I'm trying to get my lateral delt a lot wider, but my traps are already like pretty thick. And the reason why training shoulders is the most important muscle group is because it adds to the width. And that's what stands out straight away if you want to be attractive to women. It's how like wide your shoulders are in proportion to your waist, of course, which comes through diet.